All right, so today they're voting on HB1564. And now this thing kind of just popped up out of nowhere. It was introduced on February 24th, and they're voting on it on February 26th. This is a bipartisan bill in the Arkansas General Assembly. And let's see what the House votes on this. So let me break this all down for you. So HB 1564 is it? I'll put it in the description if you want to read it, but I have a, pretty comprehensive summary for you here. So, what it's going to do is basically tighten restrictions on new and existing racing facilities. So, some of the things that it plans to do. So, stricter permits. So, new racing facilities built after August 31st, 2021 need a special permit if they are in a certain rural areas. So, anything, built after 2021, I don't know how many this is, but that's what the permits are. Noise limitations. Racing facilities cannot exceed 75 decibels at their property line. That's crazy. I mean, 75 decibels at the property line, that's like a vacuum cleaner. A vacuum cleaner is 75 decibels. A conversation happens at about 60 to 70 decibels. Like a typical race car is probably 130 if it's like a decently loud race car. Crazy, I know. Public hearing, the community gets a say in whether a new track is approved. So it's a public hearing, and all of that has to happen. We've been to those. You guys have seen them before. Operating hours, no racing between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. 9 p.m. seems a bit early, if you ask me, but that's what they're trying. So annual renewals. This is the one that really scares me. So tracks must renew permits every year, and violations could lead to rejection. So you could build a new facility. First year you get your permits. Second year maybe you get your permits. Then the third year you go try to get your permits again. Done. Then you have this racing facility that can't be used for racing. That's the one that's really scary. That's the one that will build zero confidence in people building or taking over facilities that were built, and just taking over facilities. From my understanding, all facilities are subject to this, and all the new ones are subject to stricter permits. So that seems like how it's written. Fines and lawsuits. Facilities violating these rules face $1,000 per day in fines, and nearby residents can sue for loss of property value. I don't know how you calculate loss of property value due to noise pollution, but that's what they're trying to do here. This bill is framed as a necessary to protect rural communities from noise pollution and traffic congestion. So they're introducing this because they want to protect rural communities from noise pollution. Well, noise pollution, and traffic congestion. Because, like a farming community can't sustain a racetrack. We're talking about Arkansas here. Just Arkansas. So the overall explanation of it, Arkansas is trying to make it harder to build and run racing facilities in rural areas with a new bill, HB 1564. It sets strict noise limitations, forces tracks to get annual permits, and gives local communities more control over new tracks. Racing is banned late at night, and facilities that break the rules can be fined $1,000 a day. Plus, neighbors can sue if they think the track hurts their property value. This bill could change the future of grassroots racing in Arkansas. What do you guys think? Is this going to kill the sport? Is this going to kill racing in Arkansas? If this is always my worry. So one state, it bleeds. If this passes in Arkansas, which it is already bipartisan, it's voting on today fairly soon. If this passes there, it bleeds out. It starts to just move out. And then any new facility, anybody trying to make something happen at an old facility is going to be dealing with this. Yearly permits that could just be pulled because you ran a car at 9:30 at night. 9 o'clock's not late. We're talking rural communities. Friday night racing at 9 o'clock is not crazy at all. This is crazy. This needs to be shot down. Obviously, you guys know I don't support this. I don't support government stepping in and, forcing regulations like this and, damaging racing. And I mean, it's just a mess, but hate to see it happen. All the links that you might need to know are in the description, like always. Guys, what do you think of this? 75 decibels? That's nutty, but just reading the facts, give my quick opinion, follow for more. And if there's anything like this, don't be afraid to send it over my way. DM me, send me an email, all those kind of good deals. But thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, help us hit 20,000 subscribers, and we will see you next time.